Hey, what's happening, everybody? Today, I'm going to dive through some of my tips and secrets to optimizing and getting your website to rank as high as possible in Google search results, even in a highly competitive industry. I developed this formula over 10 years ago. I actually started a marketing agency and was working with a lot of small business owners and helping them get more real estate on the Google search results. Obviously, that's where you make your money. That's where you get a lot of the visibility. And we were able to find some formulas. And I just want to share a couple of those tips with you because I know there's a lot of people out there that are trying to do SEO on their own. They're working, they're trying to save some money, but they also want to increase their output. They want to increase more landing pages, more visibility in Google search. So I'm going to share with you a couple of my tips on our SEO framework. This is not a beginner's SEO discussion. If you don't know what SEO is, don't listen. This isn't for you. But this is a little bit more advanced on page optimization, how to build a long form landing page that's going to start getting some traction inside Google search. So when I owned my agency, the big thing for me was starting to do some searches around how are customers going to find me as an agency. And I realized, there's specific cities in the Phoenix metropolitan area people were searching for. So for example, I know a lot of people are searching for Mesa SEO company. Well, of course, at the top, you've got your ads, and those get very expensive, especially for SEO. You're talking 15, 20, 30, $40 a click. You got your Google local listings. And then right there at the top, we were able to rank number one. The best part about it is our office isn't even located in Mesa. We're located 15, 20 miles away from there, but we were able to rank number one in a city and where my business doesn't reside by following this framework. And so I just want to talk through that just for a few minutes and emphasize a couple of things. The first thing you'll notice is I'm targeted on a very specific keyword, Mesa SEO company. And you'll see right at the very top, the title is Mesa SEO company. You've got to find a way to create keyword matches to your title. So when I'm building out my formula, the number one thing that I am working on is I am getting my title tags to match keyword. Some of you might not know what that is, but when you're sitting on top of a website, right up here at the top of the browser, that's where your title tag goes. The keyword needs to match the exact phrase. Now, when I'm rolling out a new landing page in another city, let's call it Scottsdale, I would create a new landing page and the title tag would be Scottsdale SEO company. I'm very hyper focused. The title tag is exact city and it's describing the exact service that I provide. So I would put in here Mesa SEO company. But here's also what I would do is I would actually make sure that my URL is an exact match of the keyword as well. So the first two things is your title tag and your URL structure are going to match the exact same thing. Now, here's what a lot of people don't understand, and this is where the power of SEO comes in. At the very top of your web page, you want to make sure there's a formula in place. These are called your header tags. There's different priority in header tags. There's only really 3 that are going to make the biggest difference. H1, you only want to use it one time. The other ones, you can use it as many times as you need, but it's going to follow a framework like this. Think of a book. This is the title of your book is kind of the H1. So I would make sure that my keyword is very prominent here at the very top of my page. A lot of people will drop in a nice little image afterwards, kind of right below their title. And then I usually follow this framework. I will follow it up with, there's going to be an H2, which is going to describe, it's going to be a variation of my focus keyword. So I might do best SEO company in Mesa. So it's a slight variation of my focus keyword. And then underneath that, I would definitely be writing a little bit of a paragraph about what it means to be an SEO company in Mesa and why the best are what they are. And then here's where you're gonna really take things to the next level is by creating an H3 of subtopics around your keyword. So what I find is I always have 3 H3s, and those are found inside my Google search results. So when I do a search for my focus keyword, down here at the bottom, you're gonna see related searches. So you're gonna wanna find what are some other phrases that people are searching for when it comes to your keyword. Now, here's a look at my landing page. And this page was built years ago. It still ranks #1 even today. So you'll see right at the very top, there's my H1. I've got the keywords Mesa, SEO, and agency right in there in the top. And then I go in, there's my H2 that talks about Mesa SEO agency in the H2 and some supportive text. And then here comes my H3. Mesa SEO agency is right there. I've got some more content that supports it. You'll see that I'm dropping a lot of relevant phrases that have to do with SEO agency in there. And you'll see I'm doing paragraph text. So this is another H3, and right there, there's my Mesa SEO agency right in the middle inside my text. So a lot of times it's all about just making sure you've got title tag, you've got your H1, your H2, and your H3 all line up inside your landing page. Now, I've been asked a lot of questions about how long should my content be. I always recommend 2,000 words minimum. If you're in a really competitive area, I would bump that all the way up to 5,000 words. You go, how the heck can you come up with 5,000 words? I would create probably 15 to 20 FAQs, so frequently asked questions. Each question is going to be an H3 with the text underneath it answering the specific question. This is the type of content that Google sees so much depth and relevancy towards a given topic or phrase that it's going to help you with your ranking. This is a formula I know that works. I'll drop some links in the comments below to show you some examples you can kind of click through and see. But follow this framework. Don't be afraid of writing some content. Sit down, take 2-3 hours and framework it out. Get all your keywords in there, and then using Google search, look up what the suggested search is. Find variables of the same phrase or keywords. Create lists. It ranks. It works, and happy to help any way I can. Thanks for jumping on. If you have any other questions, give me a holler.